The world had truly spun on its axis for Tyler. One tile, courtesy of Liana's mischievous makeover prank. Tile, with her newly discovered curves and flowing hair, moved with a newfound grace, her beauty a magnet for admiring glances. It was exhilarating, bewildering, and ultimately liberating. Among the many who found themselves drawn to Tile's vibrant spirit was John, a kind-hearted man with an easy laugh. Their friendship blossomed quickly, a comforting anchor in Tile's evolving reality. But Liana, ever the instigator, saw their bond as an opportunity for an encore. "You know, Tile," Liana purred one afternoon, a wicked glint in her eye, "John is such a sweetheart. Wouldn't it be interesting to see how he handles a little transformation of his own?" Tile's heart did a strange flip. The memory of her own bewildered vulnerability, the shock of seeing a strange, stronger and more beautiful, felt a spark of perverse curiosity. She knew the fear, but also the unexpected joy that lay on the other side. "Liana, are you serious?" she asked, a nervous thrill bubbling up. "Absolutely," Liana grinned. "We'll play the same prank on your new boyfriend." A plan began to form, whispered late into the night. It was audacious, potentially disastrous, but irresistibly intriguing. John deserved a taste of the unexpected, they reasoned, a little push outside his comfort zone. The trap was laid with a tempting bait, a business proposition. "John," Tile began one day, her voice brimming with a feigned excitement, "Liana and I have cooked up an incredible business idea. We think you'd be perfect to join us." John's eyes lit up. "A business? That sounds fantastic. Count me in." Then came the catch, delivered with practiced solemnity by Liana. "There's just one small, unconventional condition, John. For this particular venture to work, you'd have to become a woman." The smile slipped from John's face, replaced by a look of utter disbelief. "A woman? Are you serious?" "No, I don't want to do that. That's insane." He started to protest more vehemently, but Tile stepped in, her tone softening. "John, listen," she pleaded, taking his hand. "It's just for the initial phase, a temporary thing. We need 3 women to secure a crucial business loan. It's part of the requirement. You'd go with us, just for the application. See how it feels. If you genuinely hate it, then it's over. No harm, no foul. But think of the opportunity." His refusal wavered under their combined pressure. The allure of the business, coupled with Tile's earnest gaze, chipped away at his resolve. A flicker of uncertainty, then reluctant resignation, crossed his features. "Fine," he finally capitulated, his voice barely a whisper. "But just for the loan. And I swear, if I look ridiculous." The transformation began in Tile's apartment, prelude to his own undoing. Then came the makeup. Cool creams, soft brushes, the subtle scent of cosmetics filling the air. John's jaw tightened as Liana methodically waxed the fine hairs on his face, a sharp sting followed by an unfamiliar smoothness. Staring back was not John, but a striking, unfamiliar woman with wide, apprehensive eyes. The transformation was complete. It was a mirror of Tile's own past, a chilling echo. Stepping out into the late afternoon sun, John, now Joanna, as Liana playfully dubbed him, felt a whirlwind of emotions. The high heels forced a different posture, heads turned, whispers followed. A strange sensation bloomed in his chest, a mix of acute self-consciousness and a nascent, undeniable thrill. He moved with a woman's gait, a feeling both artificial and surprisingly natural. The feminine feelings, once a distant concept, began to stir, taking root in the core of his being. Their destination was the office of Mr. Roddyson, a notoriously shrewd investor. They presented their business plan, a cleverly constructed facade, but it was Joanna who truly captured Roddyson's attention. "Yes, I will invest in you," Mr. Roddyson declared, his eyes fixed on John. "But there's a condition. My company needs a new face, a model for our products. And," he pointed a finger directly at John, "this woman looks very beautiful. She will model for my product, and you 3 will do business with my products, for which you'll be fully financed." John, still reeling from the day's events, froze. Model? For him? Tyle and Liana exchanged a triumphant glance, their plan having veered wildly off course, yet landed perfectly. They convinced John to accept, reminding him of the lucrative deal and the temporary nature of it all. But as Zoya posed for the camera, adorned in exquisite clothing and glittering jewels, something shifted within John. The act of decorating himself as a woman, seeing the stunning images, provoked a profound internal response. The woman inside him, once a concept, now began to desire, to yearn for expression. He found himself not just playing a role, but living it. The initial discomfort gave way to a strange sense of belonging, a romance with his own evolving self. John didn't return to his normal self. The temporary facade had cracked open a door to who he truly was meant to be. He embraced the name Zoya, shed the last vestiges of his past, and underwent surgeries to align his body with his spirit. Today, Zoya was a beautiful woman, more radiant and confident than anyone could have imagined. She became a top model for Mr. Odd Company, not just a face, but an icon. Her life, once set on a predictable path, had transformed through a mischievous prank, guided by friendship, and ultimately, redefined by her own powerful, undeniable truth. She had found romance not with another, but within the depths of her own becoming.